periods, which are an hour long. So yes, I definitely do revise or complete schoolwork for at least an hour every day. I definitely before exams need to revise more. I have 2 tests tomorrow, and I don't feel as prepared as I should be, and I sort of just want to start revising earlier. It is kind of hard with homework as well, but just more revision and more effective revision. I think I'm trying to help you with revision if that's what you're doing. I find that blurting up sort of for me, I make Quizlets throughout the year, and then I can use those Quizlets to sort of answer the questions, and then keep writing into get it correct, the cover it check kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, so the next school related one is do homework the day it's set, and that's something that I've always kind of done because I don't like to leave things to last minute. But I think with the do homework the day it's set, I think also maybe start revising the day I find out about a test, or start revising as soon as I have finished a topic, which is kind of hard because I have a lot to go over, but it's just something that needs to be done. But yeah, doing homework the day it's set, I usually do that anyway, unless I generally feel like I don't have enough time. I will always do my homework. Okay, I think I only have one more school related one. There's a couple of other habit ones that are going to help with school, but the other one is become more invested into my A-level subjects and enjoy them more. So I think what I meant by that was just to be in a mindset of that I do really enjoy my A-levels, and I do enjoy them, but I just want to research into them more, and put more of my time into them, so that it is something that I feel like I am looking forward to learning about. There's always going to be topics that you may not enjoy, but I just want to be in a better mindset that school is a privilege and something to be enjoyed rather than sort of a chore that I have to do, if you know what I mean. Okay, so the next ones are going to be sort of fitness and health related, but in a way a lot of them are more to do with my mental health and helping me mentally than necessarily helping me physically, because I enjoy doing physical exercise. It's something that I just generally like to do, but it's not it obviously helps with fitness and keeping strength up and all of that sort of thing, but also I find that fitness for me just sort of helps me mentally. It helps release negative energy, I guess, and just help me feel better. So let's see, I have go to the gym twice a week. Now I was doing this for quite a while. I was going to the gym. It is usually twice a week, sometimes once, but rather than going to the gym, I have been doing a lot of at-home workouts. I really enjoy just YouTube videos and doing those at home. I have some weights at home. I have space to do it. It often saves time in my day. Again, with time management, sometimes I feel like I don't have time to be going to the gym. Obviously I have to I guess it just takes me longer to do a workout in the gym than it does at home when I have a set video. I still do enjoy going to the gym, but I find that working at home, sometimes I can just sort of be in my own space, and it does help clear my mind a lot, and it just, yeah, I really enjoy working out, not only for the fitness aspect, I want to be strong, and I'm trying to work up to do a clapping press up or something, just to fun skills to be able to do, but also to help clear my mind, any bad thoughts and stuff like that. I used to sort of exercise as a way to almost punish my body, and if you feel like you're doing that as well, if you're not enjoying the exercise but feeling you have to do it, I highly recommend just to seek help for that, or to with exercise, it needs to be something that you enjoy, and if what you're doing you aren't enjoying, just honestly just don't do it. Obviously you're gonna have days where you just generally don't want to exercise, but if you're feeling that you dread every time you exercise, then I feel like you're probably just not doing the kind of exercise that you enjoy, if you know what I mean. Okay, the next one I have, this one I've actually been doing and I've been enjoying it a lot, is trying to run times a week, and so I just generally don't have the time to be running as well. But I've been running on a Saturday morning, quite early in the morning. I also ran today on a Sunday. I don't usually do that as I have swimming, but I am working earlier, so I wasn't able to swim, and I just thought, like, I woke up and my mind was jumbled, and I just like, let's go on a run. And it's great. It honestly helps to clear my mind. And I've been also listening to podcasts on my run, even if I just listen to music. It's just, I love running in the morning. For me, obviously it just depends on who you are to what time you prefer running, but in the morning it's great. I love to watch the sunrise. It's like so pretty when the sun rises. This morning it didn't, I didn't see any pretty sunrises, but it was still nice to get out. So yeah, running is something that I do really enjoy at the moment. I'm trying to see if there's any other ones. I have, these are more health ones. I have good eating habits, and this doesn't mean like eating healthy and stuff. I eat a lot of like fruit and veg, but also just making sure all my meals have all like the nutrients that I need. So carbohydrates, protein, healthy fats, also just enjoying my meals as well. Again, the same with exercise. I used to like, my eating habits were like bad mindset towards eating. And again, if you struggle with any sort of like eating disorders and stuff, I highly recommend you just like seek help for it. I know it can be very difficult, but yeah, in my way, I just want to make sure that I'm eating well, fueling my body, especially if I'm running or exercising. I think it's really important that you are fueling your body in the right way. And then I also have drink more water. I don't think I've been doing this that well so far. Like, I've been drinking more, but often I just feel like, especially when I'm at school, I just don't drink enough. But I'm trying to drink more water. I also really want to get a water filter that I can like put in the fridge, so I have like cold, refreshing water. But yeah, drinking more water is so important, and I need to do that more. Okay, the next ones are also just sort of like good habits. Now the first one I started doing, but I didn't really continue. So it was trying to have a cold shower in the morning at least a few times a week. It's called cold shock therapy. I did actually do this for a while. I was having a cold shower in the morning. It was literally like a 10-second shower. I don't even know if I could call it a shower. It was more of a like stand in some cold water. Basically I just like washed my body, shower gel out, and yeah, it felt really good. I don't regret doing it. Like, it was, once you get out, it feels amazing. I don't really know why I stopped. I think I just didn't do it one day, and then yeah, I don't know if I want to try to do it again, because again, I just sometimes feel like I don't have time in the morning. But I think it was a great thing, and I think it did help sort of like make my, I don't know how to explain it, just like start off my day well. Yeah, and just it made me feel awake and prepared for the day. Like, it was just, I've had my cold shower, I can like just do everything, and yeah, it felt good. The next one is stop wearing makeup. Now, I put it as it's bad for my skin and wastes my time in the morning. Now, if you enjoy wearing makeup, I don't think it is a waste of time. I think the way I phrased that wasn't very like good, but for me, I just felt like when I used to wear makeup, it would just take up a lot of time in my morning that I just meant I wasn't getting enough sleep, because I was just waking up, like, again, early birds, and I was waking up really early to do that. I think also the main thing is just not necessarily not wearing makeup, but feeling comfortable with myself and feeling confident when I don't wear makeup, because I still wear a little bit, but it's not as much as before. And then with the being bad for my skin reason, it's not necessarily, I guess, depending on the product, bad for my skin, but I used to put like concealer on my spots, and I just felt like that was making them worse than actually better. So I've stopped kind of doing that, but I don't think makeup's a bad thing, if you know what I mean. Okay, The next is reading before bed rather than using my phone. So I started reading before bed. I read Atomic Habits, which was a really good book. Like, if you're looking for a habit building book, Atomic Habits was really good. I've just not found another book yet to read. I've been really enjoying sort of like mental clarity kind of books, like non-fiction. So if anyone has any recommendations, let me know. I do also enjoy fiction books, so honestly, I'll take any recommendations. But I have been using my phone a little bit before bed. I often just like text my boyfriend or something before bed and stuff like that, but I'm not really like, I'm not watching videos or stuff before bed. But yeah, I need to read more, which like, I kind of just have to really enjoy the book to want to read it. Also, sometimes I used to feel like I wouldn't read because I'd be like, oh, well, I could be revising or something for school rather than reading. But reading is just like a really good hobby, and it's just, I don't know, I think reading is just really good for your mind, especially if you enjoy it. I mean, if you don't enjoy reading, don't read. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should read before bed, but if you genuinely don't enjoy reading, just like, you don't have to do it, or find something that you do enjoy reading, like even if it's reading the news or like a magazine. Yeah. The next one I have, these are all sort of ones that are helping me to be a better person and be kinder to other people. So I've just generally got, be kinder to other people and don't be scared to give the compliments I want to give. Because often in my mind I'll be like, oh wow, I really like that person's outfit, or I love how that person's hair looks or something, but I'll say it in my head and won't actually say it to them. And I think I need to actually give those compliments more. I'll give it to my friends, like if I like, I'll give my friends compliments because I feel like comfortable. But if it's just a stranger, like, I'll just feel like I can't give them the compliment because I might look weird or whatever, and I just want to give more compliments to people because I generally like complimenting people. So I've also got, don't argue with people. I don't think I do this that often anyway, but if someone has like a point of view or something, just don't argue back. Like, I'll just be okay, sure, whatever. I've also got listen more, like, to what people have to say, and like take interest in people's hobbies. I just want to like learn more about other people. I think people's hobbies are super interesting because everyone's so different. Yeah, I think it's just a good thing to be like interested in other people as well as what you do yourself, and you might find like new hobbies that you might want to try. So I think that can be quite good. Okay, so the last things that I'm going to be mentioning, I don't think there's anything else in my like list I'd made at the beginning of this year, but I've added a few things. So the first thing is journaling. I've started journaling every night about my day. I think there's obviously different ways to journal. For me, I'm just writing about what happened in my day, the good things. I will pick up on a couple bad things, but something I've written in the beginning of my journal is I won't necessarily focus or write about at least the negative things that happen in my day. And I think there's a positive and a negative to not writing the negatives. I feel like if I'm not writing down the negatives, a good thing about that is if I read back in my journal, I will not feel like bad about things that happened, and I don't want to reflect on the bad things. But also, if you don't write the bad things down, in a way, like, you're not being able to clear your mind fully. And also, when you look back on it, you can't be like, oh, I overcame that and I'm sort of like proud of that. But I'm kind of like trying to work out how I want to journal, because at the moment I am trying to focus on the positive things. Maybe mention a couple things that I feel like I could have gone better in my day, but not to full on go, oh, this day was terrible because of this and this and this, because I sort of don't want to read back on that in a way. But I've just had a notebook. It's like a sort of clear my mind and make me feel good about myself. And also, often I'll forget what happens in the day, so I think it's kind of nice to reflect on what has happened, the good things that happened, and also just be able to look on that in the future, because I know my future self will really appreciate me doing that. Okay, the next thing is podcasts, and this has been kind of a new thing for me. I've usually been a music listener, and I still am. I love listening to music. I think music is great. Makes you feel so, like, music can, like, literally all emotions can come from it. But podcasts have been something I've really enjoyed recently. Specifically, I've been listening to the Anna Archer podcasts, Inside Anna's Mind, and I think they're all very relevant sort of video, like, podcasts for me, like, topics, and they've just been really, like, helping me think. And I listen to it on the bus to school, from school. I've also been listening to podcasts now, my runs, and I thought by listening to podcasts, because it's not like upbeat music, I would go slower, but I've actually run, like, faster and been able to run, like, long distances with podcasts, because I think I'm just super focused on, like, the podcast and what she's saying, and it really just helps me reflect on my own life as well as hear about her life. So I find that podcasts have been really, really beneficial to me. Also, I don't have a Spotify premium, and I put podcasts, they don't have adverts, so it's great. I hate when I'm listening to music and I get some advert, so these podcasts really help me be in the mood and in, like, focus and stuff. And then the final thing is film more for YouTube and, like, focus more on my channel, because I know I went through a lot of stages where I just literally would not film, or it'd be like a couple months and I'll just be like, oh, I can't be bothered to film, but I'm trying to film like once a week at least, or once a fortnight. I do have a pretty busy schedule, and again, with my bad time management, I do find it hard to fit in time to film a video, but content that I create is nice. It's quite easy to film, and it's not super stressful for me to do. Like, it's only taken me like 20 minutes. I'll do a couple tweaks or whatever and just upload it, whereas a lot of people, like, they spend a lot of time having, like, to edit videos and stuff, whereas I feel like ASMR, at least for me, I don't have to do too much editing. But yeah, that is kind of everything that I have. I mean, I could go in depth into, like, some of the different things. I might do more videos like this if you enjoy it. I'm sorry I wasn't super, like, triggery and ASMR-y in this video. I need to focus on that if I do another one of these kind of style videos, but I hope I've been, like, informative and helped in any way. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video.